Hello everyone. Trying to get my camera to be straight here. I'm not exactly the most professional camera person yet. Shugyojmie here again. Not sure if any of you guys have seen it in my other videos. Some of you have, because I've posted them on YouTube and on Facebook. I've not done any of this in quite a few months due to a couple of things. One is the development of some joint problems. The other is some activation of PTSD, which is the predominant reason I'm also getting back into this. And I'm going to really start from the beginning for all you guys. For anybody that might want to try this, it's called Qi Gong, Qi Gong, however you choose to pronounce it. It's a system of meditation and moving, which can also be incorporated in martial arts with weapons, with tools. And one of the best things about it is that it really doesn't matter what your physical condition is. If you can blink your eyes and breathe on your own, you can do a version of Qi Gong. And the reason for doing it is we're all made of energy. Qi is the name, the Chinese name for what life energy is. It's prana in India, Qi in Japan. Christians sometimes call it as the Jesus spirit, or whatever you want to think of it that way. But we're all made of energy. We get energy from our food, we get it from the air we breathe, we get it from the earth, we get some from our parents when we're born. But we can cultivate that energy to increase its effectiveness for us. And at that point we can use it for anything we want. We can use it for healing, we can use it to make ourselves very tough and strong and be able to attack someone. We can use it to heal someone else. So I'm going to start teaching the rudiments of it to you. The first thing you need to do is ground and center. And what you do with that is you imagine that you are made of energy, which you, as I said, you already know you are, and you stand in a comfortable position, feet together, shoulder length apart, however you prefer to have them. And then you imagine this energy filling you up, starting at the dantian area, which is a couple inches below the navel, and you imagine an energy coming out of there and filling your entire body. When it fills your body all the way up to the top of your head, you're going to imagine that energy filling so much that it starts leaking out from the bottom of your feet and drilling down to the center of the earth. The center of the earth is a solid core of iron with a liquid core around it, and you're going to imagine that energy connecting with that core of iron and liquid iron and increasing that energy by about 1,000,000 times, and then coming back up, filling you all the way up again and shooting out the top of your head and going into the air. As that happens, the earth and sky energy is going to come back down and go through the other way. When you make that imaginary connection or feeling connection, because some people can feel it, if you can't feel it, it's all right. Just imagine what it would be like to have that happen, and it's the same thing. And then you're going to squeeze the same muscles that you think of that you squeeze to stop the flow of urine, as strange as that may sound. And once you have that, all of that stuff together, the locking of the earth, the squeezing of those muscles, you're going to say, I now lock this energy. And then you can relax those muscles. You relax yourself as deeply as you can, and you begin your techniques. The first of the techniques is simply breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can make sounds when you do that. The main important thing is we never breathe in through our mouth, except for in certain very rare instances, which we won't get to those for quite a long time. So you breathe in through your nose, elongate the breath as much as you can, breathe out through your mouth. And then once you've got this under pretty well, you're going to start to move your arms, as you can see that I'm doing. So you're going to breathe in, move your arms. When your hands stop moving is when the top of your breath is. So you don't want to stop your arms here if you're continuing to breathe in. You want to breathe in, arms stop at the top of the breath. Breathe out slowly through your mouth, making an ah sound. arms coming back down. Repeat. Repeat. Now, as simple as this may sound, it can, in a short period of time, make you feel kind of lightheaded. One, from you're not used to deep breathing, most likely. You're not used to what you're doing by locking all these energy, and they're called energy locks, and they bring more energy. They give you the ability to pour more energy into your body, and it takes time to get used to that. So if you're a little bit not used to exercise, and of course get your doctor's okay for any of this, sit in a chair when you first start this if you feel like you might get a little lightheaded. After you have done it a few times and you've got it sequenced with your hands and arms, and you can do this out in front of you, you can do it behind you. The only real rule is when your hands are moving up, you're breathing in. When your hands are moving away from you, to the side, or behind you, your hands are mostly so that you're breathing out, either through your nose or through your mouth. It really doesn't matter how you move. The pinnacle of Qi Gong is looseness and relaxation. So if you're used to doing something like karate or some of the other hard forms, it's just about the opposite. Karate is a huh, huh. Qi Gong is everything loose. So once you've got your arms integrated in that, you can also begin to bring your knees and legs and hips into it. So you can do something like breathe in, step back. Breathe in, step back. Or you can breathe in, twist behind you. Breathe in, twist the other way. And if you're in pretty good condition, you can do this start quite a bit. 10, 12 minutes. Don't feel like you have to do it. Any amount of Qigong that you do is going to be good for you. I'm getting back into it right now to see if I can help heal up some of these joint issues that I've been having. They're not my joint issues, they're just joint issues. If I say they're mine, I can't get rid of them because they're part of me. But if I say they're something else, then they can go away. Anything that can come can go away. Same with the PTSD things. I'm doing much better with that. It's pretty much, I'm almost back to normal for me. My normal. I don't expect anyone else to have to be like me. But so this is the first new set that I'm doing. I'm not going to go into a whole lot more. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Facebook or on YouTube, however you choose to find me. And my belief about this kind of stuff, if I help one person, and I already have because I've helped me by doing this, then it's been worth doing. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this tape. There will be more in the future.